Welcome back. As promised, now we're going to do a quick guided meditation. I hope that you all were able to pull out some nuggets from that episode. That episode for me is necessary on so many different levels. But I played it back on days where I found that I was having a tough time. And I know my meditation practice allows for me to allow for a circumstance versus having to fight back against it or resist it. And so I'm just grateful I get to share my practice with you today. So if you could find a comfortable position, if you are on the road, do not close your eyes while you drive. Just contemplate what it is that we may touch on throughout this meditation. If you are somewhere that you can be still, find you a spot, and if you're comfortable, you may close your eyes. We'll start by bringing awareness and intention to our breath. Taking some deep intentional breaths in the nostrils, out the mouth. In the nostrils, out the mouth. A few more deep intentional breaths in the nostrils, out the mouth. Wherever you are, whether you're somewhere that you can be still and close your eyes, or you're behind the wheel, or you're in line at the grocery store, we can take this moment to bring awareness to our circumstances, how we are in this moment. Making the declaration that it's like this now. Deep breath in the nostrils, out the mouth. One more in the nostrils, out the mouth. At this moment, we'll allow our breath to return to its natural state. Allowing our body to rise and fall naturally along the wave of our breath. As we meditate and contemplate a bit on rough days, we've all had the experience, a day where things aren't going as we planned them to, a day where we may feel lost or without guidance, a day where we feel as if we need answers that we might not have. Just a blah day. And in this moment, we bring awareness to our recognition of the type of day that can elicit these feelings of, I wish it wasn't here. I wish there were better days. I wish I was stronger. I wish things were different. Coming into understanding, to give ourselves compassion, because this is an absolutely natural process. It is natural to feel as if we don't want what we may be experiencing. The mind tends to exert energy towards discovering how we can make this circumstance different, not as uneasy, not as uncomfortable. It's just our nature. But in this moment, I want to take a second to allow things to be exactly as they are. Feeling the rise and the fall of the body along the natural wave of the breath. Whether we be deep in meditation, fully concentrating upon this practice with our eyes closed in a room, or we be in the line at the grocery store behind the wheel of our car. Just feeling the body rise and fall along the natural wave of the breath. Bringing awareness and attention to this process as if there are no other important things to pay attention to. As if this was all that there was to focus our attention upon. Would it be all right with you if life got easier? Can we notice where there may be aversion to our experience? What does that aversion feel like? Is it a tightness in the shoulders or in the belly? Is it a clenching of the jaw? If our eyes are closed, am I squinting close my eyes as if trying to force them shut? Where is the aversion? You are absolutely exactly where you are supposed to be in this moment. All that you are experiencing is here for you to experience. Pushing against the experience creates a third party of an experience. Some call it suffering. We won't call it anything. We'll just bring attention to it. In this moment, we allow what is to be. Without an attachment to resolution, without a need to know the answers, with no attachment to reprieve. It's like this now. what may happen is that we begin to soften into the moment, which allows for us to be receptive. That receptivity allows for us to view our circumstances in a way that fuels us, supports us, walks us through, allows for our unfolding. This is the energy best suited for our rough days. The energy of compassion and understanding. As this meditation comes to a close, I'd like for you to take a snapshot of this softening. Take a picture of this softening with your heart. And know that it is accessible to you at all times. You can return here when days get too rough. Feel free to play back this episode and skip to the meditation so that you can be reminded of how to access this space. But even without me guiding you, this space is available to you. Sending you love, grace, compassion, and understanding for your journeys. Let's take one last deep breath in the nostrils and out the mouth. If your eyes are closed, you may blink your eyes open. If you're on the road or at the grocery store still, just settle in your awareness and congratulate yourself for sitting through a meditation and for grounding yourself and for bringing awareness to the forefront of your experience. Thank you all for listening till you feel that. I will catch you on the next episode.